There is an old Haitian proverb, beyond the mountains, there are more mountains. These words were never more true than on January the 12th, 2010. It is Haiti's worst earthquake in over 200 years. Nearly 300,000 people are killed or severely maimed. Almost instantly, the plight of some of the poorest and most disadvantaged people on Earth goes from bad to worse. For 200 years now, the Haitian people have been on their own. They have fought off slavery, survived civil wars, and overcome oppressive leadership. These years have been a struggle, but mercifully, in this current struggle, they will not be alone.
Angels lift us up. Angels protect us. Angels take care of us. What we were witnessing was an army of angels that had responded, and they were all in Milo.
John's in there getting ready to do the voice, so.
Dr. John Lovejoy Jr., a retired orthopedic surgeon from Jacksonville, Florida, is just one among thousands of volunteers. He's been traveling to Haiti for 30 years, 10 of them at Hôpital Sacré-Cœur.
I found that it was very rewarding. I mean, probably I got as much out of it as they did, just the self-satisfaction of doing something for others.
Hôpital Sacré-Cœur, located in Milo, is a 73-bed hospital funded by the U.S.-based Crudum Foundation. In the week just prior to the quake, Tim Trainer, a retired electrical engineer, had been volunteering here.
I was just sitting on the deck there with my laptop in my lap, and it was a little bit before 5 o'clock, and we heard what sounded to me like the UN coming up the road. They have these big, heavy-duty trucks, and they make a loud rumbling sound, and it actually sounded like it was coming from that area. We're in a valley there in Milo, and there's mountains kind of on three sides of us, and I just thought, man, they have got a load, or there must be two of them. But within 2 or 3 seconds, it got so loud that you could not talk over the top of it. The buildings began to tremble.
At the earthquake's epicenter, Port-au-Prince is being destroyed.
As I ran outside, something came to my mind. Something grabbed me, and I felt my stomach was tied up in knots. I ran over to get my daughter. As I got there, I saw the house was totally flattened. My mom and I went over to a friend's house, and I was sitting on my mom's lap. I started hearing things shaking, and things were turning around. I heard something go goodoo, goodoo, and I started running, and it pulled me in. I started going the other way, and a door fell on my foot. Now the first house fell. I was with my daughter, and I ran, and then I came back to get her. When I came back to get her, the house fell on us.
With most of the healthcare facilities in Port-au-Prince either destroyed or badly damaged, hundreds of thousands of wounded will have to be transported elsewhere for treatment. Milo is just 70 miles to the north, but because of bad roads, it's an 8 to 10 hour drive.
I immediately called down to check on the hospital and found out that we had no major damage, we had no loss of life, and there were a lot of people that were injured and a lot of major damage in Port-au-Prince, and they were going to need some help.
At about the same time, the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons put out an email bulletin saying that the Haitian government was requesting orthopedic surgeons, and that was their primary need.
About that time, my son called, and he said, I've heard this, I've got a team together, and I said, well, I got a team together too, let's see if we can arrange to go down.
Devastating images from the earthquake travel around the world almost instantaneously. We all watch as our fellow human beings suffer, with little hope for the emergency care they desperately need to survive. A small hospital is waiting for them in the village of Milo, presently overlooked but fully operational.
There were those 4 or 5 days where, it seemed like everybody ignored us. The entire world didn't know we existed or could care less that we existed. There was so much confusion and panic that was going on. I think they completely forgot about us.